first question is for Sabrina. With these companies that you're working with, what are some of the common pitfalls you see as they work to use AI more?
Of course, considering you're talking about turning risks into readiness, I think one of the things that I see quite a lot is that there is quite a bit of confusion and uncertainty when it specifically comes to AI deployment. And depending on the stat you're referring to, it says right now that about 80 to 95% of all AI projects actually never see the light of day and never get out of POC stage. And it's an incredibly high number. And I think there are a couple of reasons for it. But the main reason really is that quite often in testing phase, you're iterating testing, but once you want to put the system out there, it's unclear what is the actual return on investment of the system going to be. And then tightly linked to that, are the associated risks with deploying the AI acceptable to justify the potential return on investment, even if you actually don't know what it is? And that puts businesses into a very difficult scenario. Quite often we actually understand the risks when it comes to AI, but there's much uncertainty about how to manage it, who's responsible, who is accountable. Now, what I'm seeing is that a lot of businesses are setting up AI governance functions in an AI committee, which is great. But I think here, more often, we're finding ourselves in a scenario where if there is a lack of guidance and direction from top management on what is the overall business strategy when it comes to AI implementation, there's only so much the AI governance function can do. And if you're working in GRC, you will know this challenge just way too well. If there's lack of leadership support, the GRC function can only do so much. And it's the same when it comes to AI implementation. You can't just offload that. You really need to have that strategy to be able to find what are our acceptable criteria when it comes to these risks and to justify whether the expected return on investment is okay for a certain AI use case. Now, specifically to monitoring or what we are experiencing for our type of solution, another challenge we are seeing is testing AI systems is very different to deploying and monitoring them, because then they're out there in the wild. Then you really have the risks when it comes to personal data, discrimination, and all of these challenges. And quite often businesses, I think, underestimate the expertise that you need and the resources to monitor systems once they are in production.